Hello, Blossoming Tribe. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are gonna do tarot, and I want to switch it up. I want to do a love reading for today. So let's see what comes up. I hope it's good. As always, this is a general reading, so not everything is gonna resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest for others. I'm gonna try to be as nuanced as I can if I remember. And tarot readings are usually also based off of your current energy. So if your energy changes, it may not apply anymore. So just know that. And also, tarot is not meant to predict future, although it can. But a lot of the things that will happen in your life are really based on your own actions and your own decisions, and whether you take the guidance from spirit or not. So with that, let's start our reading. So Spirit guides, what do my blossoming tribe need to hear right now, especially regarding their love life? What do they need what messages do they need right now, especially with regards to their love life? Okay. You have Hierophant in reverse. Definitely not marrying, not ready for marriage, or maybe delaying that, or not thinking about marriage. So or getting out of a marriage. Two of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if it's a good idea to do a love reading, but maybe you need to hear something. Yeah, walking in eggshells. Things are not balanced with work, with career, with relationship. This is giving you vibes of like, if you're becoming who you are really, and who you're really meant to be, unfortunately some people need to go who don't fit that, who don't align with you. You know, there's really no better way for me to say that to you, and I know it's probably very painful and disappointing and frustrating, and I've been there. I know. But I think I want to let you know that it is part of the process. Like I always say in my videos, it's part of the process. Nine of Cups. Yeah, there's someone coming in, someone new, but there's someone new coming in. Like, look at this guy who's coming in, whether you're female or not. Someone coming in for you, someone new who will really fulfill you, who will really support you for who you are and what you love in your life, what you love to do in your life. Like, they see that and they appreciate that, and they revel in your beauty when you are in your zone, when you are in your happiness. Like, look at that. Someone's gonna come in, but you have to grieve this old relationship and let it go and move on. There's 7 billion people in this planet. Like, Prince of Wands, this person is gonna sweep you off your feet. Is gonna be passionate. Is gonna see you when you're in your beauty, when you're in your zone, when you're in your best life, best self. This person, whether female or male or anything in between or outside of it, they're gonna see you. King of Swords. This is my card of like cutting things off, So you're probably having a hard time cutting things off. But you have to. And I think it will take some time, and there is a grieving process. There is like a process of kind of like accepting what the situation is. Like, no matter how much you ignore this, or how much you run from this, or how much you set this aside, what did I say? When the duck quacks, when a duck quacks, it quacks. But it just means that if it's a duck, you can't like make it something else. Like, it's not a swan. It is what it is. If it's a duck, it's a duck. Nothing against ducks. I love ducks, but I actually talked about ducks in my other video, that they're really, really cool creatures. But it is what it is. Like, you may need to have some time to accept things for what it is, and not for the fantasy. Because if you get trapped in the fantasy, you're not going to be able to walk into your beautiful reality. This is who you're meant to be. This beautiful goddess person emerging. Again, gender doesn't matter. You're supposed to emerge, and the universe is wanting you to emerge and get to that light where you're meant to be, who you are really are. So, yeah, bottom of the deck. This is, you need to be strong. Find the strength within you. You're already strong. You're already strong to be able to step into who you are, and to be experiencing the shifts in your life. It means you've already started the journey. And when you start the journey to be who you really are, things naturally shift around you, and that includes people. So there's a lot of grieving process that needs to be incorporated in you know, the journey. And I do help with that with my one-on-ones. If you're interested in my tending circle, that's something that we deal with, and you know, I facilitate like those spaces to help people deal with those things. Because it's easy to say, okay, be who we are, be, you know, go for your dream, pursue your dreams and things like that. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of things, and when it comes to the implementation of things, it's no joke. So, you know, I'm here to help with that if you're interested. Or you can also look at other coaches and anyone who can mentor you or help you, been through, especially ones who've been through the same shit. So, whoa. Okay. Yep. Be the lights. This is what you're meant to be, a light. Any advice, spirit guides, for my blossoming tribe, how they can get through this the best way possible? Okay, so surround yourself with protective energy. So you might need to learn about how to protect yourself spiritually, energetically. There's a lot of that on YouTube that you can search to see which one resonates with you and feels credible for you. Yeah, during this time when the shifts are happening, it's not like people are just gonna fall away from your life. They can drag you down. Like, if you're not careful and you don't know how to handle this, they can drag you down or back to your old self, back to your old life. Because especially if you're codependent and you're seeking for validation unconsciously, consciously, like you're just dependent. Your sense of self is just dependent on this person. It's gonna be hard to move on, and they can trigger you and they can pull you back in and into this state of stuckness and is in a state that's not really you, in a state of fantasy that is fake. There's fantasy that leads you to like your dream life, your real life that you're destined to live, and you're meant to live. But there's fantasy and fakeness that's like unreal, like not you, not authentic. And you need to be protecting yourself, so that spiritual protection and energetic protection helps with energies that we don't see to guide us and to help us and to protect us from energies that may harm us. So look more into that if you haven't. If you don't know anything about it, start researching about it, because that's very, very important, especially in transitions like this. Yes. Intend and create. So you're meant to create the life that you want, the real fantasy, the real 1111, the real life, the real dream that's aligned to you and your heart's calling, your heart's desire. That's what you need to be focusing on, putting your energy on. And then you're going to attract your counterpart that supports this, that is aligned with this. So connect with your emotions. Yeah, listen to your emotions, how you feel. If you don't feel good with this person and you don't feel you're supported, like, emotions are very, very good indicators of what's out of balance in your life. So if you feel too much balance with this person, and that to the point that you're abandoning who you are and what you're meant to be, who you're meant to be, what you're meant to do, then it's time to re-examine and think whether this is really the life that you want to live, because this is only one lifetime that we will have right now. I mean, I don't know, there's more lifetime in the future, but for this lifetime, if you want to get the best out of this lifetime, you would have to make decisions about who you really want to spend it with, because that person is going to determine your life. You know, whether you like it or not, they are going to be part of your life, and they're going to be considered in everything that you do. So if they don't support who you are and what you want to do, and where you're in your best self, you're in your best element, if that's the life that you choose to have, that you're not in your best element, then stay. It's a free will thing, I'm just saying. It's really your decision. So take note of intuitive messages. So you're pretty tapped in. You're pretty aligned, or your intuition is pretty good. So you already know this within you. Maybe this is just confirmation. But just take this if this resonates with you. I'm not giving any advice for you to break up with anyone. This is just what's coming out. But ultimately, the decision is going to be from you, what your heart is really telling you. So, but all I can say, if they're not serving you and your highest good, time to think about it. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Blossoming Tribe. I hope that you enjoy that. Again, if you want more guidance into this journey of becoming who you really are from within yourself, and blossoming from that, and having a more flourishing, abundant, loving life, I'm here. I'm available as a coach for one-on-one. I'm available for attending circle as well, and also other things. Check in my description box what is available from me. So with that, thank you so much, Sacred Guides. I know, Sacred Guides, of course, and Blossoming Tribe, for being here. Till next time, I wish you well in your life. You got this. You have the strength, and I'm really wishing you well and giving you all the love and the warmth that you need. Till next time, blessings. Take care, Blossoming Tribe.